Way to Smoke Weekly News, and I'm Big J. Make sure you stay elevated at all times. Y'all remember when we was talking about Target a while back? Target introducing hemp-derived THC drinks in stores in Minnesota. So now it's been a success, right? So it's been going up. Target expands hemp THC beverage footprint in Minnesota. Retail giant Target has secured 72 new licenses from the Minnesota Office of Cannabis Management, authorizing the sale of low-potency hemp-derived THC products at every location across its home state. So every Target in the state is going to have THC drinks in the stores. The expansion, effective April 1st, 2026, follows a successful 10-store pilot program and positions Target as the largest license holder in the state's emerging cannabinoid market. Hey, this is what we talked about some months back when we was talking about when they first introduced the idea of Target using Minnesota as a test ground to be able to have hemp-derived drinks in stores. And they doing it. Here's some product and safety guidelines. Inventory locations will stock hemp-derived drinks and edibles. So it's not just the drinks, it's also edibles from brands such as Can, Wink, Wild, and Trail Magic. Potency limits strictly compliant with state law. Products are capped at 5 milligrams of THC per serving and 50 milligrams per package. Sales are restricted to adults 21 and over and are primarily housed in Target's liquor store section, Target Wine and Spirits. So there's going to be like they say right here though, it's going to be put in the alcohol section. So it will be over there and it's available. So it looks like Minnesota is actually laying the framework to be kind of innovative in a way of putting this, being the first state to introduce this into a retailer like Target. So here's the industry breakdown, how other retailers are joining and will eventually join. This is the Target effect. It's accelerating mainstream adoption with various retail sectors now integrating hemp and THC products. Retailer categories. This is the strategy and involvement. Big box and grocery. Following Target's lead, national chains are monitoring the pilot to gauge social shelf space. These retailers focus on high-value, low-dose 2 to 5 milligram beverages to replace traditional 6-packs of beer. So this is actually a war on alcohol in a way, though, because they're looking at this to actually replace beer. And it's a better product to be digested versus the beer. Here's like special alcohol. Total Wine and More has already integrated hemp THC aisles in Minnesota, treating them as functional alternatives to craft beer. Liquor stores use these products to offset declining alcohol consumption among Gen Z. I'm thinking maybe if they have it in the alcohol section, maybe it's going to be categorized under that same thing, like in the realm of alcohol. Local liquor stores are stocking over 300 plus hemp brands. They are utilizing in-store testing and staff education to convert cannabis curious customers over who avoid dispensaries. Last one, y'all. Hospital and tap rooms. Minnesota breweries have pivoted to THC lounges, serving hemp seltzers on tap. This allows traditional bars to remain competitive in the California sober market. Man, I think it's a good shift, though, for a lot of people that might transition over from alcohol to hemp-derived products. I think it's a good thing, man. It'll cut down on accidents. It'll cut down on drug driving. It'll cut down on a lot of things like that. While Target's expansion marks a watershed moment for normalization, a looming federal deadline in November 2026, which may introduce stricter hemp regulations, remaining a signature hurdle for retailers nationwide. Target's current licenses are valid for 1 year, serving as a critical trial period for the viability of THC in big box retailers. So, like I said, it's here. It's not going nowhere. This is another pivot. Because if you think about this, though, these are more so recreational type things. It's not in a medical form. So I hope to see that this expands into other states. Let this continue to be a great thing for Minnesota, for the people in Minnesota to be able to benefit off this pilot program to see how it relates, and and like I said in the beginning, it seems like it's very successful and it's moving in the direction that it needs to move to. So now it expands to 72 different new licenses. So let it keep moving. Though it's not just about the beverages, though it's about the edibles also. So make sure you guys stay tapped in with Best Way to Smoke News, Best Way spelled with the number 2, and I'm Big J. Make sure you stay elevated at all time. Until next time.